I'm Coach Curly. In this episode, you'll meet Miriam. She's been with us for many years, been away on a journey of learning more about herself and come back for a breakthrough in the area of why does things around me upset me when I'm working on making my life be great. Hi and welcome to another episode of Coach Curly. Today we are here with Miriam.
Hey Curly.
Great to have you with us, mate. So,
thanks.
What do you want to work on?
What I want to work on is basically acceptance, in terms of self-acceptance and acceptance of others.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're all children of light and we're all capable of the most fantastic love, and yet we do and say the most horrible things to each other. Including me. I do and say sometimes the most horrible things, and I know we're capable of not being that, and I know I've been not that, and it shreds me when I do it, and it shreds me when other people do it.
Okay. Which one bothers you the most? Other people or you?
I'm trying not to say me.
Trying not to say me,
which means it's me.
It's me, okay. Everything starts at home.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
And the way I get impacted is that I get torn about wanting to be love and then wanting to stop the world and get off.
Yep.
Not permanently, just, be by myself.
Yep.
I don't get that people will do such things. I don't get that I do such things.
Yep.
I mean, in the scheme of world wars and world peace, what I do is like this big, but
it matters.
But it matters, and it's just a bit of a manifestation about what everyone else is doing sometimes as well. Not all the time, Sometimes we do really well. See people in a crisis and they're fantastic, and they'll work together, and they'll be connected, and they'll work with each other, and then there's no crisis and they go back into being... I know they're being human, but, sometimes being human sucks, and human beings suck, and, yeah.
Mate, we're not far from being savages. I know that this is not what you came to hear.
I know we're not. It's our journey. Doesn't make it any more comfortable.
I don't know what the number is numerically, but it appears to me half the countries in the world are run by despot dictators who got there by raping, killing and murdering, and that they are systematically plundering the country of everything that it's got, moving it off to a Swiss bank account. The whole disaster. It's not hard to see that we are one step removed from running around in the jungle with spears in a desperate act of survival.
That wouldn't be so bad. Because it's for survival.
Yep.
And what we do, what people do now, and what... I know, I guess I'm contradicting myself. It is about our own personal survival, but it's more than just us. My socks might say it's all about me and I'm perfect, but it's not all about me. And for each of us, it's not all about me. We're not here just for ourselves on the planet.
I won't argue with that, but you could have a different philosophy than that.
Absolutely.
Yep. Okay, so whilst we might have this view of the world about what's going on out there, not a lot we can do until we sort ourselves out. So today's going to be about you and not so much the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that leads to this? Because you said it kind of comes and goes.
Yeah, it comes and goes.
So have you had a look at the circumstances around which it comes and goes?
There's the hormonal cycle.
Yep.
Which is easy to plot, so it's really easy for my husband to know when that's coming and when it's not coming, and which bits actually have a basis in truth and which bits are just
batten
some
down
other
the hatches and
everything's going to be wrong.
Yep.
But other bits are just You know, you mean in terms of when I'm behaving in ways I think...
Yeah, when you're disappointing yourself with your behaviour and the things you say and do, is there any pattern in it? Okay, so there is a pattern, there's a hormonal one, but is there any other pattern that you've looked at?
It's when I can't... When I can't accept the way other people are behaving, or have behaved, or you know, with how they're talking to each other, or how they're. I mean, when I get impatient when they're trying. This is really incoherent. I'm just trying to think of a situation, and it's like when I get really impatient, say at work, when there's people who are behaving like children, and it's like, you're here for the job. You know, you're here to get a particular job done, to get your work done, and this isn't professional. And trying to talk them through it, or help them understand the other side, to understand what, with the conversations they were having, perhaps why it wasn't working. And then there's just so much of it, I've placed myself in a completely toxic environment doing a job that is probably never going to finish.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel about that?
I'm torn between wanting to succeed and knowing I'm probably not going to. And I really want to get this done, and I really want the end point, and stop the world, I want to get off it. It's too hard.
I really want to get this done is one side. Stop the world, I want to get off is the other side.
Yeah.
Tell me about the two feelings. Over here, I really want to get it done because...
I really want to get it done because we can. And it would work. And it means we'd all be getting what we want, and we'd all be progressing and building towards what we're trying to get and achieve, and
those
our
are thoughts.
potential.
They're all thoughts.
It feels positive. Oh, you said because.
Yeah.
Ask me again.
No, just pointing out that that's thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
It feels positive.
What's the feel?
The feeling is positive and possibility and...
Yep.
And
I'm just going to help you explore this by telling you that positive is not on the list of emotions.
No, okay.
Sure, it can be positive environment.
Yeah. Okay.
But what's the feeling that you would have if you nailed it?
Love, openness.
Love and openness. And what's the feeling if the toxic environment wins?
Hopeless.
Hopeless, despair.
Not so much. I mean, well, yeah, maybe despair.
No, don't let me put words in your mouth.
Flat. Dead's too strong a word.
Yeah.
Kind of just flat line. Just, I don't know what the feeling is.
Well, it's strong because I can see it.
Yeah.
That's a strong feeling.
Yeah.
Maybe dead is not too strong a word. Loss? It looks like sad. Yep. I'd be sad about...
the loss of possibility.
Which is external. But the sadness is internal, so I'd be sad about...
I don't know, I'd be sad about the loss of possibility, the loss of potential.
What could be.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you describe what you are?
I'm a child of light.
Child of light?
I'm a child of light. I'm love inhabiting a body called Miriam.
Okay, so you're in this body called Miriam. It's got a label called Miriam.
Mm.
Can I suggest another way to look at it that might help?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to run with it. It's just a suggestion. I'm going to say that you are love and peace.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that's what you are, what do you need to do?
Nothing. Just be.
So what you're doing is you're struggling and you're struggling. Put this hand out there, there's struggle there and there's struggle there.
Yeah.
Okay. But what do you need to do?
Nothing.
Nothing. So you're engaging outside yourself instead of engaging with yourself.
Go on. I kind of feel like I'm coming from peace, coming from love, while I'm struggling.
Yeah. That's your motivation.
Yeah.
It's not what you're doing.
Okay.
But it is your motivation. It's a great source of motivation.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's not what you're doing.
Okay.
So you need to do love and peace to feel who you are. And every time that you do snappy and snarly, that doesn't feel like...
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't feel like love and peace.
No, not at all.
So, one of the best books I ever read was by a guy called Leo Buscaglia.
Okay.
Called Love is Letting Go of Fear. Now, you don't actually have to read the book, it's on the title. Love is letting go of fighting and fighting.
Okay.
That's why you're getting so wound up about all these other people fighting.
Yeah.
Is love is letting go of it, not engaging. Going, well, that's what they're doing.